Welcome to our channel, y'all. It's really a challenging day when you just come out to do your morning chores and you find one of your animals is dead. And that's the case with one of our chickens this morning. So this morning when I came out to get the eggs and open up the coop as I normally do, I noticed a leghorn inside of one of the nesting boxes. Now she was in there yesterday and she didn't move when I went to raise the bar and try to grab the eggs. Usually those leghorns are pretty skittish and they run out immediately as soon as I get next to the nesting box. But unfortunately this morning I came out and tried to roust her out of there. She was still in there and she's gone. So it is my job this morning to investigate why she died, because I do have incredibly healthy chickens and I have no idea why she's gone. Hopefully it's not bird flu and I don't see the presence of any diseases in the other chickens. Once I get her out of here, I'm going to check to see if she was egg bound, if she had an impacted crop that I didn't know about, but she was eating and drinking fine. This is one of the leghorns, obviously. And there seemed to be zero problems at all with any of the birds in the flock. I know I'm being overly weird with the glove, but I don't know what killed her and I don't want to take a chance. Okay, looking at her, I don't see any signs of trauma at all. And she's young, she's less than 2 or just over 2 years old. No impacted crop. There's a little discharge coming from her nose, which could be just because of the death. Her comb is reddish colored, maybe a little purple. It doesn't feel like she's egg bound at all. And she hasn't been dead that long. There's skinny birds. I mean, there's a lot of fluid back here, so I don't know what that could be. There seems to be actually a decent amount of fluid, but that could be from the death. I'm not sure. There's no mites. There's no trauma of any sort. Like I said before, I don't see, honestly, what killed this chicken. And that is a concern because I do want to know why she died so I can prevent any disease from getting into the rest of my flock. Now, this is really interesting because I was going to make a video about the health of my flock coming up here pretty soon. And in terms of overall health, they're great. I don't have mites, there's no disease running rampant in my flock at all. They have a very healthy diet. They have a lot of space to run around and free range. They eat outside all day long. They barely eat any of the pellets that I do give them once summer hits because there is so much to eat outside. And I feed them soldier fly larvae, black soldier fly larvae all the time for really healthy, strong eggs. They're high in calcium. So I just don't have the slightest clue. Maybe chickens just die sometimes and we don't know why, but this one is honestly a mystery to me. Well, I took somebody's suggestion and I buried that chicken in a spot where I am going to be planting a new fruit tree, so there will be extra nutrition in the soil. In the past, people have gotten upset with me because I put the dead livestock from my farm in a different area and not near where it could benefit fruit trees. So there you go. It's always strange to come out and find that type of thing. And sometimes there's just no answer. And I can't see from her any answer as to why she died. But what's really important is that you keep your eyes on the rest of your flock. Now, I just looked at them and all of them look incredibly healthy. I don't see even any mites or any discharge from the nose, any discoloration in any of the combs, nothing like that. But I will be extra vigilant in watching over my flock and making sure that they are all right. And of course, I recommend that everybody do that. They always keep an eye on their animals on a day-to-day basis almost, or every other day basis. We just got bees back on the farm and I'm excited about that. And certainly from my experience last year, I will be keeping an extra eye on them this year, especially for those varroa mites, which is what took them out last year. Everything else is running smoothly on the property. We did take a week-long vacation for my birthday to Florida. Now I've come back to a lot of things that are just overrun, like the weeds in the garden, of course. And like I said in an earlier video, you can take a vacation from your property, and I recommend that everybody does. However, be prepared for extra work when you get back. No matter how much you prepare ahead of time to make things automated or to cut the grass really, really low or to weed as much as you can, we got over 7 inches of rain in a week when we were gone. So that in itself can really contribute to an overgrowth on your property, obviously. That rain is amazing. As soon as that rain comes down, I think we've had in the last month and a half, 19 inches of rain, something like that, maybe 15 inches of rain. Anyhow, my rain tanks are full and I still need to get that pump back in working order to be able to get that rainwater pumped onto my garden. But I've been very fortunate for all that rain because it has started to wash the salt out of the garden. Okay, if you are interested in any of our other chicken videos and raising chickens, please click on this playlist right here. We've covered a broad range of topics when it comes to chickens. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.